Hey, what's up, Galaxy Gang? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm gonna be showing you guys some test hands. I'm just gonna show you guys also like my thought process when playing the deck and everything. This is also how really like practice my combos and all that stuff. Like see what hands I could normally get. Like if I don't draw Infinity Dragon, like some of the harder combos in the deck is like when you don't draw this card and you have like all these like secondary pieces, like how you're gonna play them and everything. I think that's like the hardest part because you have to use the Galaxy Trance as like a starter instead of like an extender or whatever. So I'm just gonna be showing you guys some of that as well. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get into it. I think the deck runs pretty well. It's about 15 and a half starters. So you're likely to always draw like one of them to get your place going. So if I open a hand like this hand is like insane. Like you open Ash Blossom for the Fulos, Call by the Grave for like any like other hand trap, Photon Deltawing as the starter, Galaxy Trance as the extender. You open the Tachyon Transmigration, so you don't have to go into the Tachyon Primal to get access to this card. So it's pretty good. I guess the only card that absolutely packs this hand would be a Infinite Impermanence or Dominus Impulse actually. So yeah, both those two cards would pack this hand up. But any other hand trap, you should be pretty good. But yeah, yeah, of course I'll just probably go Photon Deltawing. Use the effect Special Summon. I mean, if this play goes through, then that means my opponent doesn't really have like any like hand traps, that'll like hurt you. But yeah, I'm gonna try to my best to like play around Nibiru, because like if all of these plays go through, that's already like the last card they have, or they have a Drone Lockbird, but we have the call by for that. So yeah, probably go Photon Dragon effect to detach. Let's see what we can add here. Of course, I'm trying my best to not play in a nib, so this is tough. This is tough. I guess like the only play that I have where I don't play in a nib would be to add the Tachyon Primal to hand. Let's see. Yeah, that's like the. Trying to think if there's anything else I could do that I can play around Nibiru. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Do I have any secondary plays? Yeah, I guess that's the only thing I can do. Like if I drew Deltawing with Galaxy Trance, there's also, I'm thinking, you could just add, yeah, like if I wanted to, I could go like Tachyon Primal, Special Summon, use the effect to add the 7 Tachyon, use 7 Tachyon, reveal Tachyon Dragon, add Afterglow to hand, Special Summon it, that's 5 summons, my opponent clears my board with Nib, and Galaxy Trance really can't do anything else after because I don't have a Photon Engrave other than Photon Deltawing. And that'll just bring me to like a Soul Flare, add back Deltawing, pass turn, which is not the greatest with the 7 Tack Ash Blossom, but they just beat over with Nib. So I guess in this scenario, yeah, I guess it would probably just be better to go Galaxy 100. Yeah, Galaxy 100 Eternal Galaxy. Yeah, probably Eternal Galaxy just to play around Droll. They Droll me, that's fine, whatever. I guess I'll just set Eternal Galaxy, set Tachyon Transmigration, set Call By, and then pass turn. Yeah, I guess that's enough interruption, right? That would be like, yeah. Yeah, just go Eternal Galaxy, summon the Photon Lord, use the effect. I can, add like, more follow-up, I guess. I guess in this case, we can add, or maybe I should have added 100. Yeah, I probably should have added 100 that turn. So yeah, I probably should have added the 100, right? And then send the jumper to graveyard. And then I would have added the Eternal Galaxy to hand. Okay. Alright. I guess Photon Lord can just add a Galaxy Summoner. I guess that would be fine, right? And then next turn, yeah, just have Galaxy Summoner, Galaxy Trance. Yeah, So yeah, I'll probably just play conservative because I can't really think of like any play where I can get to like 2 interruptions and also play around Nibiru. So that's what I think the best play would be. All right, another hand. Okay, so you drew a Galaxy Expedition, Dark Ruler No More, Infinity Dragon, Mature Fulos, and Foolish Burial. With this hand, it's tough. I probably just bait my opponent out with the Infinity Dragon first, because I don't want to go Foolish Burial and use it as bait, because when I go Foolish Burial, I want to send Photon Jumper and then add Galaxy Trance to hand, and then I can continue plays, because if I do that first and my opponent doesn't have an out to the Infinity Dragon, then I'm stuck with a Galaxy Trance in hand that can't do anything, that can't extend plays, because they'll probably have like an infinite impermanence, or some players might save Ash Blossom for the Shadow Dragon's add effect, which is weird. I had some people do that, so. But yeah, if they don't do anything, that's fine. We go into Afterglow, and also this hand is pretty good going second as well. Mature Fulos with a Dark Rune No More. That's pretty insane. Okay, so we special summon both. From here. I'm thinking. We do want to play around Nib, so we're gonna go out to Expedition first, and then we're gonna special summon the Tachyon Primal. Use Primal's effect. We can add the counter trap to hand. We're gonna overlay both Afterglow and the Infinity Dragon together, go into a Shadow Dragon. So that's summon. Yeah, should be summon 4. Okay, from here, this is a tough one. I guess we could just go Foolish Burial. Yeah, it's a kind of a weird play. Oh wait, I totally forgot to use Shadow Dragon's effect to add a card to hand. Shadow Dragon, what should we add? I already used Expedition already, so I guess we just add Galaxy Summoner to hand, because I already used Expedition on Tachyon Primal, and usually Expedition is how I get access to Galaxy Soldier and then access to Summoner. So we'll just skip that step and add that. We're gonna use Foolish Burial, send Jumper. Jumper can then add Galaxy 100, or actually no, that's another normal summon that I just added. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to concede that then. Yeah, I won't be able to get an extra deck search then, because if I go Foolish Burial, send Jump, yeah, it's Foolish Burial to send Jumper. Jumper can then add 100. I use 100 and send Photon Emperor. That's 5 summons. My opponent can immediately go into a Nibiru. So unfortunately, I have to concede that. Like, I'd rather just play around Nibiru. Like, if I can, I'll play around it. If my opponent has a super poly target and extra deck, well, so be it. Yeah, so I use Shadow Dragon to attach 2. Special summon the Tachyon Dragon. Then I'm going to use Afterglow's effect to special summon a Photon Dragon from the deck. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. Guess we can normal summon the Summoner, use the effect, special summon the Afterglow. Alright, I guess we can use Foolish Burial, which can then send... That's a tough one. Let me see, Foolish Burial, I guess can send Photon Jumper, add Eternal Galaxy to hand. If I like ran a second, it's a tough one. I guess we could just save this for follow-up next turn. I guess we don't need to use the Foolish Burial, because I'll just have an extra monster out on board, so it's fine. We're just gonna make that level 4. Go into the Photon Dragon. Actually, no. I'm just gonna keep this in hand, actually. I guess we can just go Foolish Burial. Foolish Burial will send the Jumper, and then Jumper's effect. Okay, Jumper can then add... I guess I'll just add the Eternal Galaxy to hand from here. Then normal summon the summoner, special summon the photon jumper. Okay, and then we're gonna overlay both. Gonna go into Photon Dragon. Photon Dragon's effect to detach the summoner. Can then add, I guess we can just add follow up like Galaxy Trance. Overlay both monsters. And we're gonna go into a number 38. Set the Eternal, pass turn. Use Eternal Galaxy, summon the Photon Lord. We can also use Photon Lord's effect. Add some more follow-up in hand. Yeah, so I guess that's like 3 interruptions. Not the best. I tried to play around Nib. Like, if I wasn't playing around Nibiru, then I obviously could have gotten out like a number 38. Another number 38 from this hand. Yeah, it's just like, these 2 cards were like, dead draws kind of. But, I mean, it's amazing going second. So you always want to have some going second cards, in your deck. But yeah, that's like 3 interruptions, and you played around Nibiru in a sense. But if they did have Nib, you only have 2 with Photon Lord number 38. So it's a tough situation. But yeah, let's just see another hand that we have here. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, so we drew Pot of Prosperity, Galaxy 100, Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, Forbidden Droplet, Photon Jumper. I guess with this hand, I probably just want to see what I draw first before I commit to a Photon Jumper Galaxy 100 play, because one Ash Blossom could just pack this up. But if I just go Pot of Prosperity first, I guess we'll just banish. Yeah, with this hand, probably just banish the number 38, and I guess like the OTK cards, right? I just want to see if I can just draw 3. Just see what 3 cards I get. Okay, that's not bad. So we get Infinity Dragon, 7 tack. And yeah, so I guess in this case, I probably get... I guess it's not necessary. Should I get... I'm thinking if I should get 7 Tachyon. I can put back the Photon Dragon. But, I mean, it's not necessary. It's really not. Yeah, because if they have Droll, then if I add 7 Tachyon, then my turn just ends. So I'll just try to add this. I wanted to put back either like Jumper or Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, but that's being greedy. Because like I could have added the 7 tack, used 7 Tachyon, revealed the Star Seraph Sentry, adding Photon Delta Wing to hand. Use Delta Wing, go into Galaxy Photon Dragon, detach to add Photon, to add Galaxy Soldier, and the Photon Dragon would have put back to the deck, so I wouldn't be able to utilize this entire hand. I could still do it though. This hand is pretty cool. So we can go Infinity Dragon first, special summon the Afterglow. I guess we overlay both. Yeah, that would be tough. Like, if they ashed me in this scenario, I would not be able to do any plays. I'm thinking. I'm not sure if... yeah, because if I got ashed, I have Photon Jumper, Galaxy 100, and nothing. I can't do anything. Yeah, that probably wasn't the correct play. Probably would have been better to not add that. Probably would have been better not to add that. Probably would have been better to add the 7 Tachyon on the hand. And if I got Drolled... Yeah, so one hand plays around Droll, one hand plays around Ash. I guess the correct play would have been to Prosperity for 6. Yeah, correct play probably would have been to Prosperity for 6 to bait an Ash Blossom. And then just go Photon Jumper, Galaxy 100 combo. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to do that again. So we're going to banish 6 instead. Yeah, we'll banish 6. If they don't have Ash, cool. Yeah, I'm going to just banish 6. Yeah, that's fine. In this case, we can banish the Cypher Dragon. Get banish that Cypher Dragon stuff. Guess I'm not going into follow up. And it's the Cypher Dragon stuff. Yeah, we'll just banish all this Cypher stuff. So I banished 6. I probably could have kept this in extra deck and banished one of the Photon Dragons, actually. Because I might need 2 number 38s. Yeah, I might need 2 number 38s. So I'm going to just banish, like, Photon Dragon, the Cypher stuff. Because this is mostly for, like, going second. And, like, I might not even get a second turn if I don't, like, get past this hand. And the OTK cards, too. So we banished for 6, but since I shuffled the deck, it's not going to be, like, genuine. So I'm just going to add the 7 Tachyon to hand, actually. Okay, so they don't have Ash. Okay, so if they don't Ash that, this is not the correct play. So if they don't Ash that card, they don't Ash Prosperity, that was not the correct play. I should add Infinity Dragon, because if they draw, I can still do something with this hand. Okay, yeah, so that's the correct play. Alright, now we go Infinity Dragon, special summon this. Special summon an Afterglow. Okay, and then we're going to overlay both. Yeah. Alright, go into this. Okay, use the effect. Alright, let's see. What should I add? I guess we're going to add Galaxy Soldier to hand. Okay. I guess we can use 100. Yeah, I'm just trying to maximize this board. Yeah, I'm playing in a nib hard, but because I drew Photon Jumper, I have to. Because then I have no plays after that. So I go Galaxy 100. I'm going to send Photon Emperor to grave, special summon it. And then we're going to use the effect to detach 2. Go into... Since I'm playing hard in the nib anyway... Yeah, it doesn't matter. Since I'm playing hard in the nib, I'll just go into number 38. Use Afterglow's effect. Now I can special summon a dragon and then look at the extra deck. The opponent would probably nib now. Oh, that sucks because I banished like all. I guess I had to. I guess. Yeah, it sucks because I banished like my OTK cards. I think I had to. I think in this scenario, probably would not have been better. Yeah, it probably would have been better to put these back. It would have been better to banish the full armor and I guess the soul flare. Yeah, just keep these. Yeah. Okay, so now in this scenario, the opponent would probably nib or they'll probably wait. If they don't, that's fine. We're just gonna go into this guy. They don't have nib, that's fine. I'm gonna just go into this. I just want to see if they have the Nibiru. Okay, and now we can go into our Galaxy Soldier Photon Jumper play. Yeah, Chainlink 1, Jumper, Chainlink 2, Soldier. Or actually, it should be the other way around. It should be Chainlink 1, Soldier, Chainlink 2, Jumper. We want this card to resolve. We don't care too much about Jumper. We already have everything we need. Okay, Jumper, I guess, could add Galaxy Expedition to hand, and then Soldier can add the Galaxy Summoner. Okay, so now we're going to normal summon Galaxy Summoner, use the effect. We can special summon the Afterglow. We can then use Expedition, special summon the Tachyon Primal. Primal's effect will then activate, adding Tachyon Transmigration to hand. Alright, we're going to overlay both monsters. We're going to go into another number 38. Use this card, go into a level 4. And then use the effect. Now we can add Eternal Galaxy to hand. Okay, and yeah, we can just set Eternal Galaxy, set Tachyon Transmigration, set Droplet, pass turn. Opponent's turn, I activate Eternal Galaxy. Now I can summon the Photon Lord. Yeah, use Photon Lord's effect. I should put this over here actually. Yeah, it should have been there. So that way my opponent is like, oh, should I play around the infinite impermanence and all that stuff? We're gonna play weird cases like some pendulum deck or something. But yeah, we can go Eternal Galaxy. Now we can add the Photon Delta Wing. I guess we can add That's tough because we don't really have much in the extra deck left. We only have like Tachyon Dragon and Star Seraph Sentry. Okay, so I guess I should have banished this instead of the Soul Flare. Okay. Yeah, I think that's better. Right? I think that's better. Okay. Yeah, that was better. Alright, and let's see. I guess we can add the Delta or we'll just add the Trance. That's fine. Because Trance can go special summon back your monster, Jumper, special summon a wizard from the deck, link both off Soul Flare can then add Summoner. Summoner can special summon back one of your XYZ monsters like Photon Lord, and then you still can use the effect to attach cards and stuff. So I think that would be the best play. But yeah, this is like 5 interruptions right here. And then you also have like a Semi Towers and number C62 with follow up. Okay. Let's see another test hand. See how we play it. But yeah, I think it was like proper to like go Prosperity to banish 6. Bait out an Ash. That way I can just go into like Photon Jumper, Galaxy 100. Like normal summon Jumper, use Galaxy 100, send Emperor, link both off, Soul Flare. Chainlink 1 Jumper, Chainlink 2 Soul Flare. Add back Jumper in the hand. Galaxy Transfer, summon Emperor. Special summon a Afterglow from the deck. Or you can special summon Photon Dragon. Doesn't matter which one. That way you can banish a card. Then overlay both monsters going to a Photon Lord. So that would have been the play. But yeah, so next hand, this is not bad. Going second's not bad. Multiray Fulos. We also drew a starter in Galaxy 100 and extender in the Expedition. Also called by the grave to stop an Ash Blossom, so that's fine. You just go Galaxy 100, send Photon Jumper. We're going to use Jumper's effect. We can add Galaxy Trance to hand. Okay. I'm going to see if I can play around Nib with this hand, since we drew the Expedition. So, yeah, we go Trance, special summon the Jumper, special summon... What will we special summon? I'm gonna special summon Galaxy Wizard from deck. Okay. Alright, and I guess we can overlay both. Go into a Photon Jumper. This is summon 3. Use the effect to detach Wizard. And now, I guess we can add the Primal, right? I'm trying to think, is there any way to play around it? Any way to play around Nib in this scenario? I guess. Yeah, I guess you can play around Nib in this scenario. Send the Photon Emperor to graveyard, special summon it. Use Expedition. And now, I guess we can go into a Primal. I'm trying to think. Primal or Soldier? Because Soldier... Yeah, because Soldier can add... A special summon can add the Galaxy Summoner to hand. Can add Galaxy Summoner, special summon Wizard. I still have a token on field. I can somehow go into Soul Flare. Okay, I think. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Yeah, I guess this would be the correct play, right? Yeah, 1, 2. Make this card level 8. Soldier can then add. Yeah, just have two normal summons this turn, so I guess that's fine. The opponent can nib right here. I would have a token. I can normal summon Galaxy Summoner, special summon Wizard. Okay. Maybe link both off. It's a tough one for sure. Or should have been Primal at 7th. I already used Galaxy Trance. Yeah, it would just be 7th for like. Yeah, 7th would just be used. Yeah, this is a tough hand to play around Nib. Yeah, it's a really tough hand to play around in Nibiru. Yeah, let's just I already know what would happen if I don't have, like, they don't have the Nib. I'll just go into Photon Lord here. Normal summon the summoner, special summon back the wizard. Link 2 into a... Oh, no. Tribute, special summon, attack, add. I guess it's just hard, yeah. Because token, summoner, special normal summon, summoner, special summon wizard. I guess link both monsters, soul flare, tribute wizard. Yeah, there's not much you can do. Yeah, that hand couldn't play around Nib if I wanted to. Only thing I could do is go into, yeah, just make it like a super safe play, add Eternal Galaxy, but my only interruptions would be Call by the Grave and Photon Lord, and that's not going to stop anything. So I think the correct play would be to overextend in this scenario. So yeah, not much I can do about that. Yeah, so second normal summon. I'm sorry, this is the first one. We can special summon back the Galaxy Wizard. I guess from here we can tribute Wizard, right? Can go into a Primal. Okay, you're gonna use Primal's effect to special summon itself. Use the we would use the effect. I guess we can then add 7 tack to hand. Okay. Link, Soldier, Galaxy, Photon Dragon together make Soul Flare. Soul Flare can then add back. In this scenario, I think we probably add back. Yes, we can add back Photon Jumper. Yes, it should be fine. We'd use 7 Tachyon, reveal the Tachyon Dragon from the extra deck, which can then add Afterglow to hand. Okay, and then we can just put back the Fuelos in our hand. Use Afterglow's effect, special summon, and then overlay both into a number 38. So, yep. And then we just set the call bypass turn. So with this hand, oh yeah, and then we can also use Photon Lord. We can add back Photon Jump. We can add Galaxy Eyes, Photon Dragon to hand. Or you know, you can add like something else. You can add a Delta Wing. Guess you can add Delta Wing if you wanted to, or I'm trying to see here. Like, is there any way to get to? Yeah, I guess Delta Wing would be the correct play. Yeah, it's the only card we can add. So yeah, so yeah, you would have yeah, from that starting hand, unfortunately you can't play around Nib unless I go like super conservative, go into like Galaxy Photon Dragon, add Eternal Galaxy past turn. But I guess that's fine. If you like fully overextend, you have Soul Flare, number 38, Photon Lord, Galaxy 100 and Photon Jumper in hand, also with a Photon Delta Wing. So let's follow up. These 2 cards can be used as a discard for Soul Flare. So it's like 4 interruptions and follow up. Okay, so let's do another test hand. Let's see what we got here. Okay, that's not bad. This is pretty good going second. Pretty good going first as well. Drew the Afterglow. Yeah, so you just go 7 tack first, reveal the Tachyon Dragon, add the Infinity Dragon to hand, and we can just put back. That's a tough one. What to put back is really critical. We could put back the Dark Ruler, we could put back the Afterglow Dragon. I guess we can just put back. I'll just put back the Dark Ruler. It's fine. I'm just gonna see how this plays out. Infinity Dragon, special summon. Use the effect. We can special summon Tachyon Dragon from the deck. Okay. I'm just seeing what play would be the best one here. I guess we can overlay both. Go into a Shadow Dragon. That's summon 3. Okay. Use the effect. I'm just trying to play around Nib as best as I can. Add Tachyon Transmigration to hand. Okay. Use the effect to detach 2. We can go into a Tachyon Dragon. Alright, now we can normal summon the Delta Wing. Use the effect. Special Delta Wing. Okay. Alright, we can overlay both. Go into a Photon Dragon. Use the effect to detach. This is a tough one. What would we do here? I guess I could go Afterglow. I guess it wasn't the correct play to just, yeah, be super conservative like that, honestly. I'll do that again. It wasn't the correct play to be super conservative. I use 7 tack, put back. Okay, I'm gonna just put back these cards here. And I'm gonna put back the Tachyon. Okay, so this is my hand after using 7 tack. I guess we just go special summon the Infinity Dragon, special summon the Tachyon Primal. We can special summon the Afterglow. That's 3 summons. Okay, overlay both. Go into a Shadow Dragon. Okay. Alright, use Shadow Dragon's effect. We can add the trap card to hand. Yeah, that was correct. Okay. Yeah, I messed up last turn. So that's 4. Okay, so this will be the 5th summon. Okay, so this is the 5th summon. Alright, we're protected from Nib. Afterglow's effect, special summon Photon Dragon from deck. Okay, and now we can normal summon the Photon Delta Wing. Special summon another one. Overlay both. We can go into a Galaxy Photon Dragon to detach. Okay, and then we can add a Galaxy 100, 100's effect, send Jumper. Jumper then adds Eternal Galaxy. Overlay both, number 38. Set Eternal Galaxy past turn. Your opponent's turn. Eternal Galaxy summon Photon Lord, Lord's effect. We can then add the Galaxy Summoner to hand. So yeah, from that hand, that was 3 interruptions. Yeah, about 3 interruptions. You're protected from Nib. Yeah, triple tactics thrust in case they have something or whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, we're gonna do. We could probably do 2 more test hands. It's already like a 30-minute video. Okay, so all right, we didn't really open a starter, but yeah, we opened Call by the Great Thrust. We're gonna drop like Galaxy Summoner and Part of Prosperity, but we can go Part of Prosperity. I guess in this case, I'd probably have to banish the number 38 for sure. I only have like what, 1 extender kind of. So number 38, we can banish the dragons and the Cypher package. Yeah, I'm gonna just banish those 6. Yeah, I'm just trying to bait like an Ash or something. Trying to bait it. Actually, it wasn't even necessary to. Yo, we definitely need the cards though. Yep, definitely need them. Yeah, good thing I banished 6. Yeah, off the Prosperity. Yeah, so we got this. I guess I can just add. Yeah, I'll probably get the stronger play, right? Yeah, the strongest play is 7 tack for sure. If Galaxy 100 can use his effects, and jump can add trance. You can normal summon Summoner, special summon Photon Jumper, overlay Photon Dragon, detach. You can then add something. I mean, you can play around a lot. Let's just see. Instead of going into 7 tack, add Infinity Dragon. I'll just play it like this. Okay, so we're gonna go 100. 100 can send Jumper, Jumper's effect. I think in this case, I'm just gonna add Expedition, right? Because I have like the stuff I need to beat like an Imperm, not an Imperm. I have the stuff I need to beat a Ash Blossom and stuff. Not an Imperm, but it probably was not the correct play actually, because Imperm stops this hand. Imperm stopped this hand, but Imperm does not stop Infinity Dragon. Yeah, that was incorrect. Okay. Yeah, that was an incorrect play. I'm not gonna add that. Alright, we're gonna add. Okay, Prosperity. We're gonna add 7 Tachyon instead. Because I can beat Droll, I can beat Imperm with this hand for sure. Okay, 7 tack, reveal, so we can add Infinity Dragon to hand. Oh, we're gonna put back the thrusts. Use Infinity Dragon's effect. I can still beat Ash. I can still beat Droll. That's fine. Okay, I can also beat an Imperm as well as this hand because I can still go into a number 30. I'm sorry, number 90 if they do. Use the effect. Yeah, so if they do have like an Imperm or something, I can still detach 2, special summon Photon Dragon, normal summon Galaxy Summoner. Summoner can special summon like the Afterglow from the graveyard, overlay into like Photon Dragon, detach, detach, and then I could just add Eternal Galaxy. Or would it be necessary to even use this effect? Actually, oh yeah, I do have to use the effect because I need something in the graveyard for Summoner. Yeah, I could just use Forbidden Droplet. Okay, so like an extra Photon Dragon could just be used as like cost for like Forbidden Droplet. Yeah, so that's fine. But yeah, if they don't have it, if they don't have the Imperm, I guess. Yeah, they don't have the Imperm. I'm just gonna play a conservative. This should be Nib too. So add that. Add trap card. Use Shadow Dragon. Detach 2. Yeah, we're gonna detach 2. Go into a Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. Use Afterglow. Special summon Photon Dragon. Normal summon Summoner, special summon back the Afterglow, use Summoner's effect, make Afterglow level 4, overlay into Photon Dragon, detach. We can then, send jump. I'm sorry, not send jump. We activate 100, which will then send Jumper, which will then activate, which will then add Eternal Galaxy. Overlay both into number 38. Set Eternal, set Droplet, call by, pass turn, Eternal Galaxy, you then go into a Photon Lord. Okay, so yeah, this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 interruptions. And then, for follow-up, we can add Delta Wing. Yeah, so that's not bad. And yeah, that's not too bad. All right, last test hand. I'm gonna show you guys just to see how you guys, see how my mind works with this deck. It's like a puzzle. Okay, so this hand is not bad going second. We drew the Fulos. Not bad going first. We drew, starter and extender, or either or can be starter extender. You drew the Tachyon Transmigration. Don't really have to go into like Primal to get access to it, so that's not bad. What would I start with first is tough. So probably would start with, I guess, Photon Delta Wing, right? Trying to think here. What would I start with first? This is a tough hand. I'm trying to play it out, like how would I beat Nib? I can beat one Ash, I can beat one Imperm, that's fine. Okay, yeah, so we're just gonna start out with Delta Wing. Delta Wing, they're gonna try to fool maybe. I could just summon another one. Galaxy Photon Dragon. Yeah, pass. Yes, that's fine. Yeah, so special summon the Photon Dragon. I'm sorry. Yeah, so we're gonna go into Photon Dragon. Okay. Now from there, just have to play around Droll, right? Oh, I guess playing around Droll would have been better if because this is not good. Yeah, this was actually the correct play because I was thinking 100 send Jumper at Expedition, and then they Droll me. I can just go do my Delta Wing and then Photon Dragon. But if they don't, and they have Ash, and I go 100 send Jumper at Expedition, then go normal summon Delta Wing, and they have Ash, I'm gonna be tight. So yeah, this was actually the correct play. I'm bugging. Okay, so all right, I go into this. So I know they don't have Ash, but I know they don't have Ash, or they could be saving Infinite Impermanence. If they had Imperm, they probably would have done something already with this. Because I'm thinking, because if I do add something with this card and they roll me, I'd be tight. But I guess it wouldn't be too bad because I can still get to like a Photon Lord. Yeah, by the way I play this. So I'm going to detach one. And then we're going to go into, yeah, I'm going to just add Expedition from this. Now, if they draw me, I can just go 100, send Emperor, special summon it, Expedition, special summon, whatever monster from my deck. Could be Soldier, could be a level 8. Actually, could be Galaxy Photon Dragon and banish a card. And I can still go into Photon Lord. I still have Transmigration, so I should be fine from there. Or actually, I can special summon Afterglow. Yeah, I would special summon Afterglow, then link both off. Soul Flare, add back the Afterglow, special summon it. I still have a level 8 on board, overlay the Photon Lord, and I still have that trap. So I have 3 interruptions on field. So, yeah, that would be pretty good. But let's say they don't have it. That's fine. I go 100. We're going to send the Photon Emperor to the grave. And then Photon Emperor gets special summon. So now we get another normal summon this turn. We go Galaxy Expedition. We can special summon the Soldier. Okay, so Soldier Chainlink 1, Photon Dragon Chainlink 2, which makes my Soldier level 8. And now we can add, I guess we can add Galaxy Wizard to hand. So that way, if my opponent nibs now, because they're like, oh, Photon Lord is going to come down. I got nothing for that. Yeah, because if if Nib comes down, then I would get a token. I can still normal summon Galaxy Wizard, tribute it, and I can add my Galaxy Trance to hand. But let's just say they don't have the Nib. If they don't do anything now, they probably don't have it. Thinking I could go Photon Lord, then normal summon the Wizard, tribute itself. Normal summon the Wizard, tribute itself. And then add Galaxy Trance, special summon. Or I could add Eternal Galaxy to hand, which would be far better. Okay. Let's just say they don't have it. Nib. Okay, I can just go into Shadow Dragon. Should I play Shadow Dragon here or there? I don't play it here. Alright, Shadow Dragon's effect. I guess we could add, I guess you would add Eternal Galaxy, right? That's like the only card to add. She can add the Eternal Galaxy then. I guess we would use Shadow Dragon's effect, make number 38. Normal summon Wizard tribute. Normal summon Wizard tribute to add what? Yeah, that probably wasn't the correct play. That was my bad. Yeah, we're just gonna put this back. I'd rather just do, yeah, I'd rather just go Photon Lord after that. Yeah, I'd rather just go Photon Lord. Use my extra normal summon. Use Wizard's effect, tribute. I could go Galaxy Trance, special summon the Delta Wing and the Summoner, like both off Soul Flare. Or I could just, yeah, I could just add Eternal Galaxy to hand, and then set to pass turn. And then opponent's turn, special summon number 38. And then use Photon Lord's effect. I can add more follow-up in this sense. So I can add Galaxy Summoner to hand. So yeah, so I effectively played around Nibiru with this. And then also have like 3 interruptions. So guess it's not bad. Couldn't really think of anything to get to like a third, fourth one, but what are you gonna do? You drew the Fulos and another Galaxy 100. So, yeah. That's going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. That just, like, showed, my thought process with the deck. I'm always thinking, please don't have Nibiru, because that card is insane against this deck. Always trying to get a Photon Lord first, or always trying to get to attack and transmigration first. If the play is, like, if I'm in my head, like, if the play is way too conservative, especially against these meta decks, I'm just going to say, like, hey, if you got it, cool. If not, like, I'm not going to be, just putting out, like, a measly 2 interruptions and my opponent's starting with 6 cards. Like, you're going to get smoked. So, yeah. That's it for today's video. And peace.